friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time, and I want to talk a little bit about making the most of your garden harvest. So today I've got a whole bunch, well, I say a whole bunch, but there's a ton more out there, of lamb's quarter. Now, a lot of people grow lamb's quarter. It's a wild herb, and some people see it as a weed, and they just don't even know what to do with it. But it makes a really good spinach replacement, and I personally like it better than spinach. You can, I haven't tried this yet, but you can let the seeds mature and even pop them like you would popcorn, but it would be little teeny tiny. It's similar to amaranth. I believe it's related to amaranth actually, and it can even cross-pollinate with it if I understand correctly. However, a really great nutritious green that you can harvest. And then don't forget those strawberry leaves. I think a year or two ago I did a video just on strawberry leaves and their nutritional benefits, and I dehydrate these up and add them to my mixed greens blend along with my lamb's quarter. Now I'm going to go ahead and link to the video I did on the strawberry leaves right here, but I want to say right now, if you choose to harvest and use your excess strawberry leaves in this way, make sure you dehydrate them fully. You should be doing this anyway with all your greens that you're going to put away into storage, because you don't want any moisture in your jars when you seal them up, but especially with your strawberry leaves, because there's a point where it's in between that it can actually be somewhat toxic. You can eat these raw. They have a very, very green taste. Not bitter, just very green, like eating grass. I don't mind it myself, but anyway, you can eat them fully raw right off the plant, or fully dehydrated. You don't want them in between. So if you're going to dehydrate them up for using in your mixed greens or in your teas, then make sure they're all the way dry. So just a little tip I got to put out there, because that's really important when it comes to strawberry leaves. But anyway, they have lots of great benefits, including helping with eye health and preventing, you know, all the aging type issues that you can have with your eyes. And here's the start of the lamb's quarter. I still have to deal with all this. And then if you're new to my channel and you don't know about my mixed greens blend, I have one right here from 2017. And I put anything and everything in there that's edible and nutritious that we may not think of cooking up and using, may not think at all, or maybe just don't because we don't like the flavor, like kale. A lot of people know that kale is edible. A lot of people don't like it. But if you're wanting to get the good nutrition and protein and stuff that's in your kale, just dehydrate it up and put it in your mixed greens blend. I do the same thing with dandelion leaves, with borage, because borage leaves, though they have a great flavor, you don't want to eat them raw. They're very pokey. They're very uncomfortable to eat. But you can dehydrate them up, then just flake them up into tiny little pieces, mix them in with your mixed greens, and it's, you know, just a good way to get the benefits of the borage into a daily routine. Another thing that I like to add is sting and nettle leaves, and even grape leaves. And don't forget your leaves like your beet greens, your carrot tops, your rutabaga tops, your turnip tops, all of these kind of things. Very healthy. You can throw in some cabbage. Maybe you're growing more cabbage than you keep up on. Cabbage dehydrates up beautifully. Throw that in there too. And you can have this great blend, and I go through a lot of this through the year, so I like to have a lot of jars. Even though this is from 2017, and that means we haven't even got to 2018's blend, I still like to stay way ahead, because I use the greens in everything. I'll put it into soups, casseroles, sauces. I even add it into meatloafs and meatballs and sausage patties. I have videos on pretty much all of these different things, and you can look them up. I have a playlist called Easy Frugal Recipes. I'll go ahead and link to the whole playlist here. I don't know that all of those videos are in there because I tend to forget to add them to that playlist, but you can check that out and you can see how I use these on a regular basis. I've even started using them in making my teas in the evening to add more nutrition and get all those great nutrients that are in the greens into my tea. It makes actually a quite tasty tea, especially when you blend it with certain other things like lavender or cinnamon or both, and love it. So I also have videos just on some different herbal and green tea recipes I'll link to right up here to that whole playlist. So anyway, there's some more ideas of things that you can dehydrate up if you haven't started doing it already, making the most of your garden. Some other things to consider that I haven't tried yet, but I've eaten fresh off the plant, are the leaves from your green beans and from your peas. They taste the green bean leaves taste like green beans, and the pea leaves taste like peas. So just some other ways you can use all that excess stuff in your garden and put it up for the year. Okay, hope you enjoyed this quick video. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.